My name is Nicole Almiro. I'm your mom.
For your worst interview experience, what job were you interviewing for?
It was with the law firm Jenner and Black. It was my third year of law school, 1993.
What happened that made the interview a bad experience?
What made this interview so bad was that the only questions I was asking of the interviewer were questions about their pro bono activities, everything they did for free. So I didn't ask any questions about billable hours or what we actually did to earn money there. I just wanted to know what free efforts they did, what they did to help the community, or any kind of like not-for-profit interest. And that was a huge red flag, because they're there to make money and they want someone that also makes money. And I just was focused on giving free care, and that's not what law firms do.
What did you learn from that experience?
I learned that you have to to have a good interview, you have to put yourself in the seat of the interviewer and figure out what is important to them and what interests they have and what they're looking for in a candidate, and then try to ask questions around what interests them, and what interests in that case, the firm, and not my own self-interest. I had to try to think of questions that I knew they would want to hear themselves talk about, rather than the questions that I was interested in. So I learned from there that I have to put myself in the shoes of the interviewer, and once I did that, I was asking better questions after that.
For your best interview experience, what job were you interviewing for?
I was interviewing for the compliance officer position at UI Health, or UIC.
What happened that made the interview such a good experience?
Well, it was 2 full days, and so I knew it was going to be a marathon and not a sprint. So I tried to relax into it, because I knew I needed to keep my attention span and keep my energy level at least moderate. I couldn't be very high the whole time, because that was just too exhausting. So it was 16 hours of interviews. So I tried to respect their time, and I didn't ask many questions, but I asked enough questions. At least I only asked very targeted questions, and then I said no more questions, because I knew that it would be better for us, everyone, if it was rolling along on time. So I tried to answer the questions as pointedly as I could, and not too many, so that we stayed on track. And again, I asked the questions that I thought were most pivotal to the person speaking to me at the time, that they would want to know about. So I did my research ahead of time. I researched every person that I was meeting with for 8 hours. It took me, I don't know how long, and I finally, I thought I handled it as best I could, and I got the job. Yay.
What did you learn from the experience?
I learned that if you come to an interview prepared, you will not only do better because you know what to ask and how to answer their questions, but you will be more relaxed and more able to provide your more authentic self, rather than worrying about the perfect answer. If you come prepared, you can relax a little and just let the interview happen and not be so anxious. So I learned preparing and putting myself in their shoes really are the 2 things that I think were key to my success.